Breaking out. I am about to take an everything shower, so I kind of just wanted to show you all of my favorite products real quick in the shower. Things that I'm gonna be rebuying, things that I have rebought, that kind of thing. So I've never seen the girls buy generics, but I get the generic Walmart body washes. I also do the cucumber one for the daytime. Usually these go together. This is like the regular Dove, and then this is like the sensitive skin, but if they're out of this, I get this, or vice versa. It's kind of like my nighttime wash, or if I don't want a scent, but I go with generics. I can get the pumps, that's great. But they haven't been having the pumps for this one lately, so I get a 2-pack, but I think you get more with this. But 2-pack of this, single, or the pump. Makes it a little easier. Okay, these are random, but I really love the Dr. Teals. Oh, it says body wash, but I usually get the, what is it called? The bath soap. And then obviously I use it for my baths. And then when I'm doing a pedicure, I just do a couple squirts of that to either use my Onyx pumice stone, or I just use it to basically have like some type of a soap for the pedicure. Which brings me to my next point, the Onyx pumice stone. I like this side the most, the green, but I think it's like $5. I don't know with inflation what it is, but this is gonna get you the best at-home pedicure in between your pedicures. I haven't gone in literal like maybe a year or 2. I don't know. It's been so long. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Everything that I'm showing you that I will link down below as well, so you guys can find it. Also, another tip, summer's coming up, the Ultra Swim hair shampoo. I've been using this for going on probably 15 years now, literally since I was about 15. I'm gonna be 29 this year. Oh, ugh. But I think I've been using it since I was like 13 or 14. I don't know. I get it at CVS. I'm not sure where else carries it, but again, I'll link it down below. It used to be in a light blue container. That's how old it is and how old I am. Then I make this my first shampoo when I have my hair in chlorine, and then I also go in with regular shampoo and then conditioner. You could just do this, the shampoo, and then conditioner, but I think it kind of gets that extra clean and really gets it out if you shampoo again after it. But I love this product. I will never switch up on this. And then we already talked about Pedi sponges. Okay, these are random, so I'll link what I can below, but I always get a wide tooth comb, and mine probably looks disgusting, but I just kind of make sure it's one that I can use in the shower. And then also a scalp scrubber. This really helps when I'm using one of my favorite shampoo scalp scrubs. I'll talk about that here in a second. And then this is really good for detangling. Basically what you want to do is you don't want to detangle your hair when it's dry. I guess you want to get it wet. I think hot water specifically. I don't think the cold water would do the same, but maybe it does. And you condition it, and then you wide tooth comb to get it out. In addition to that, there's also the Unbrush. It probably looks really weird right now with soap residue on it, but the Unbrush, which is from the TikTok shop. You can also get it on Amazon. I'll link both those below for you guys. But this is really good. You can do it with dry hair, literally like this. Check out my TikTok. I should be posting that soon about how it works. But I really like it for wet hair as well. So you could get one for the shower, one for outside of it. I also use the Denman hairbrush, more for like a curly hair routine, but I really like it just when I get out of the shower with wet hair. This is a staple as well. Okay, like I was saying with that scalp scrubber, you can use this for anything, but really when I use this, I love to use the scalp scrubber. So this is the Briogeo, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. It's like the blue color, and it has obviously charcoal in it, and you can see basically it's like, you know how you have body scrubs and face exfoliants? This is for your scalp. It is pretty expensive. I think this is like $38 for this thing, so I try not to use too much, and I only use it on my scalp, and then after that I use the excess to shampoo, and then I go in and shampoo again. But basically this is going to scrub your scalp to get all the dead follicles off your hair. And this is a rebuy. I got the travel size and I loved it, so I'll also link travel size. Try the travel size out for anything, and if you end up liking it, then you can go full size. Speaking of hair, I really like the Monday shampoo and conditioner. I personally go with the moisture one. I think they changed the formula because it does have a different color, smell, and texture, but it still works pretty well. These are multiple rebuys. I think I'm on my like 3rd or 4th bottle for each. So I highly recommend these. I really, really like them. I think that's for curly hair. I don't really know. But it's like paraben free, sulfate free. I don't know, I really like this one. Another product that's my favorite, Baby Dove for your lady parts. Also I have the Yoni Bar, but it's literally hanging on for dear life. I'm trying to use the rest of it. It literally lasts so long and still lathers, so I'm gonna finish this up. I'm also gonna link the Yoni products below because I think that the Yoni Steam, the Yoni Bar, there's also some Yoni Cream, I think. There's a couple other products that are really good, so I'm gonna link it all down below. Again, it's a small Black-owned business, so make sure you support. And then also Baby Dove in the meantime, or if you can't, get your hands on this. Speaking of baby products, we have the Vapor Bath. So you can get the Johnson & Johnson brand, but I always go with the CVS one. They usually have buy one, get one half off, or like $4 off of $20 baby products, whatever. So I usually double up. I put one in my man's shower, one in mine. I have extras, you know, whatever the deal is. But whenever you feel sick or your child feels sick, you're supposed to use this basically all over your body. I like to go underneath the water and kind of breathe it in without obviously breathing in water. That way I can really get the Vicks effect of it. You can also get the Vicks shower tabs to put below. But when I feel like shit, and honestly, sometimes it's just like a day or a night, and the next day I feel good. So it really just depends, but I love this for when I do not feel good, nauseous, headache, sick, just one day feeling like crap, whatever. This is really good, and it's a staple. I've been using this since probably like 2015, 2016, so highly recommend. Still on the topic of baby products, we have baby oil. This is my shaving cream. I don't like the baby oil gel. It gets way too clogged, and I don't like shaving creams or lotions. They're super expensive. This is very inexpensive. I feel like it lasts a lot longer, and it's gonna get you a nice, close, really good shave. I don't know, it works for me, so I really like it. Again, you could pair this with the other one from CVS for like the baby deals, or you could get Walmart, generic, whatever. I always get generic of pretty much everything. Once you're raised on Aldi, you just know that basically generics are good. So my rule of thumb is try the generic once, and if you like it, you can keep going, and if you don't, then you try the brand name. But also if you're on the fence, buy one generic, buy a brand name, compare them, try the generic first, and then if you like the generic, obviously use the brand name, but then you can know that you can get generic going forward. Usually I put a mental note of, oh, that generic did not work, this generic did. You can also make notes in your phone too. But yeah, baby oil for shaving. Again, on the topic of shaving, I really like for period days, I don't know, I think I mentioned this in a previous vlog, but for period days where I don't want to shave my lady parts, I still shave my legs and my armpits, but I don't shave my girl because what's the point? I do not do anything like that on my cycle. So I get the Shick Hydro Silk razor. I literally pop the razor off because I don't even use that. I mean, I can use it as a backup if I want, but I literally just get it for the waterproof trimmer. So also my favorite razor is this Gillette. I don't know the exact name, but I'll link it down below. I think it's the Pro Glide Fusion. I don't know, but I had one specific one that's like a teeny bit different than this, but basically the same thing. Now I get these at Sam's Club for I think $50. You get this plus the one on it, the handle, and then you also get like 13 refills. So pretty good deal for me, and I'm gonna go with anything that Sam's Club has that I like. And it is a men's razor, just keep that in mind. On the topic of shaving, don't judge how this looks, but I save all my body scrub containers to use as like a dip for when the baby oil and just in general like dead skin, all that, when I'm doing my body scrub for shaving. It's kind of like that and rinse it out because underneath the faucet and underneath the shower head, it just doesn't work. But this is good. Add a little soap, perfect. And then also everybody needs a nail cleaner for your press-ons or your toes, especially with the lazy pedicure method. That brings me to my next thing. I know I showed you guys the Big Lots $4 body scrubs, which I don't know if they're still $4. It's been literally months since I've gone because I literally stacked up with the 10 off 40 coupon. But Walmart also has generic body scrubs. The Big Lots ones are more oily and more abrasive, so I do like that, but I also like these. These are the closest to Tree Hut. I also did a TikTok on that, so you guys can check it out, but see, very similar to the Tree Hut scrubs. So these I think are like $5.68. You get a little bit more than Tree Hut, and again, generics for the win. I really like these. I think the only one I don't like is the blue raspberry. It smells like cherry, and I don't like cherry scented anything or cherry flavoring, anything artificial cherry. I like real cherries, but not like the ones that they put, like the real red ones they put on your shakes or artificials, or the smell of it. I only like black cherries. It's really weird. Anyways, so yeah, I really like these two scents. I get the Island Coconut or the Tahitian Vanilla. I'm just like a vanilla coconut girl. So, but yeah, highly recommend these before you shave and just in general for body scrubs. Again, these are the closest to Tree Hut, but the cheaper ones are at Big Lots, and they're just a little bit more abrasive, but they do the same thing, and I like them both, honestly. Just depends on the day. Going along with scrubs, get you some of these. You could also get the infused ones. I have some brand new ones, but from Dollar Tree. They're gonna be a lot cheaper than I think off Amazon or at Walmart. These are individually, they don't sell them in like a 2-pack, so if you can find a better deal, let me know. And then you can also, depending on your budget, you can stick these in the washing machine. They're not gonna look the best, but they'll still do the job. Take this with your body scrub and or your body wash or both, and literally it's gonna scrub you 10 times better than just your actual hand with the body scrub. Again, before shaving, especially down there, it helps to prevent ingrown hairs. Okay, again, going with body scrubs, a lot of people talk about dry brushing. I've done it once. It's kind of a little bit too rough for me, but maybe I just need to keep at it. I don't know. Same thing with like the Big Lots scrubs, who knows? So I got a dry exfoliating brush. Also, I saw a zero waste person say that you can do this instead of the body scrubs to save money. So I figured since I'm on an extreme budget, maybe I will try that out. But I definitely have one on deck for when I want to. I guess it promotes circulation and a bunch of other things. I'll try to have them listed right here. But yeah, so dry brushing for sure. And I'm gonna start trying to be more consistent with it to see if I actually really like it or not. Okay, again with shaving, I got this as a travel size, or I think it was like in a kit where it came with like a few other things that I'm gonna use for my UGC products. But this is the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. Guys, this really does prevent ingrown hair. So I put this on after I do my regular scrub, do this around my lady parts up here and down there, and I think it does prevent the ingrowns. I think you can do it after shaving too, but I'm not a scrub after I shave type of person. But yeah, this is going to be a rebuy for sure. Again, try everything in trial sizes and travel sizes in like kits with other things, and if you like it, then you'll know going forward, oh, okay, I want to repurchase it instead of spending your whole money on the big one and then not liking it, if that makes any sense. But yeah, definitely a staple. Okay, another staple in my routine is gotta be the Dove body wash bar. Now I'm thinking, since I'm gonna start extreme budgeting, I got a whole pack of it, so I'm thinking that I actually might just make this my body wash. I know a lot of people like to make this like their pre-cleanse for their body, but I might just do a pre-cleanse and a double cleanse with it and just start going with this because this is the most budget friendly. And again, I'm trying to extreme budget. Those body washes, even though they're generic and they're great, I think that you're gonna get more out of your money with this. But yeah, super staple. And I think they're like $1 or something in the travel section by themselves, but honestly the packs, you're gonna get a lot more for your money. Along with shaving, this is really dingy, so don't judge, but I would get some type of a hand soap holder and put it in your shower. I notice sometimes if I'm like cleaning or something, I get right in the shower. I don't want to wash my body, my face, my girl parts or anything with dirty hands, and I don't want to waste my body wash because again, extreme budgeting. Or also when you use that container to wash out your razor, I like to just do a couple pumps of those in that to make that the soap that I'm using. Or again, I just wash my hands like normal but in the shower, if that makes sense. So I don't know, this has helped me out so many times as you can see. So I highly recommend putting one of these in your shower for just regular hand soap. The Luna. You guys already know I love Foreo. This is actually pretty pricey, but it is definitely worth it, especially if you get the waterproof rechargeable ones. I find that this helps me scrub my skin a lot better. I also use it for my back, my chest, all that. There's nothing else I could say about this more than you just have to get one to see, but it's literally one of the best things I think on the market for skincare. And now they sell it inside Walmart, on Amazon. Again, I'll have it linked down below, but yeah, highly recommend this. This is so worth the money. While we're talking about face, I am currently on a CeraVe kick. I tried Cetaphil and I used to use the foam one, the purple one, but I tried just the regular blue one. That's the pump, that's normal. I don't think it was doing what CeraVe's doing for my skin. Right now I'm trying to get like a new face wash each time, which is like so bad because I know La Roche-Posay so far has been the winner, but I'm trying to experiment to see if there's any other cheaper options, and unfortunately I don't want to waste anything, so I am breaking out in between some of these to experiment. But right now I think I'm doing pretty good. I used to use I showed you guys in the empties, I used the Clinique Take Off the Day makeup balm remover, and then way back when I used to use the Clean and Clear makeup remover. I can't find that anywhere, especially the Clean and Clear makeup wipes. They like don't make them and they're like super expensive on Amazon and like sold out. I don't know, it's really weird. So I went ahead and tried the CeraVe, what is this, Hydrating Foaming Oil Cleanser, and this seems to do the job. I really think this is a really good dupe for the Dermalogica Precleanse. Now this is a lot thicker and obviously it's not going to do as good of a job as Dermalogica, but this is pretty good. I got the $13 one and I had a $3 off coupon, so with tax and everything my total was only $11, so highly recommend using a coupon with this whenever you get like your CeraVe $3 off ones in the mail. And this is now my new makeup remover and also my pre-cleanse even without makeup. Along with that, I now tried the CeraVe, what is this, Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I wanted to try this really bad because they sell this in a 2-pack at Sam's Club for like $18, which is a steal because I think that this was like $13, $11. I don't know what this was. I'll put the price on the screen if I can remember, but I like this so far. I think it does a really good job and I'm excited to get the 2-pack from Sam's Club. They also have Walmart generic ones, so I think I'm going to risk my skin and try that because they're like $5 or $6 and I'm like, that's a steal because if it works, baby, I'm gonna be getting the Walmart generic Equate face wash, okay? But I think I am gonna go to Sam's Club and get the brand name for $18 a 2-pack and then we'll see. Along with that, I started trying the CeraVe moisturizing cream as my moisturizer. This is my new moisturizer by far. I used to use the First Aid Beauty, love that, but it was like $33 a bottle or a container. It lasts a while, but no thanks. This lasts a while too. They also sell this at Sam's Club for a super cheap price, I think $19 for like way more of this with a pump. So whenever I run out of this, I will be going to Sam's Club to get that as well. And I think that this is gonna be my new moisturizer replacing my First Aid Beauty because the price point is a lot better. Again, with skincare, I wanna start trying the gua sha. I will link it down below. I've heard really good things. They say to do it in the shower or with, you know, the oil cleanser. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted because I really really want to try that. And I also want to try this one girl, she does these face massages, and I think that it would really help my skin. I think the reason that we have like acne and aging and all that is because we're not moving our fluids and our lymph nodes. And I don't know, she explains it really well, but basically I want to try that. Basically you do a 10-minute massage every day, and you like don't need Botox, your acne goes away, you don't get wrinkles. Like, so I'm all about that, and I think I also want to try this as well. Okay, next, Panoxyl. Baby, I love this stuff. You can use it on your face because it is an acne foaming wash, benzoyl peroxide, and like Bacne or whatever, but I really like to use it for underneath my armpits. And if you know, you know. Basically you can put this on as a wash or a mask and then do all your other stuff and then wash it off at the end. This really helps for armpit odor, especially if you're doing like natural deodorant and natural stuff as well. Last but not least, my Dr. Bronner's, it came apart, but I use this thing again down to the nubs of how I use all my soaps. But basically it's like a $4 or $5 bar, and again you can also use that underneath your armpits to help for odor, and I really like it for that. You can also use it on other parts of your body. Just be careful that it is going to be a little bit, I guess the word would be drying and abrasive, but not abrasive. It's just like, it's very stripping, so be very careful. You can use it on your lady parts, but I really like to use it on my backside, if you know what I'm saying. And then sometimes I like to use it behind my ears and inside my ears just to make sure I'm getting everything really clean. They say that like peppermint, I think this is the peppermint scent, it's the blue one, so I'll link it down below for you guys, but they say that that keeps bugs from getting in your ears, and I have like a phobia of that because my man actually had a moth fly in his ear one time. We had to go to the ER. So ever since then I have been like, this is a real thing. You know, they say people have spiders crawling in and out of their mouths and ears when you're sleeping, and that doesn't sit right with me. But anyways, so basically I use this around my ears, armpits, backside, but you can use it around your lady parts. Just be very, very careful, read the directions, and look up reviews that other people have done as well. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and then I'm gonna mix that teeny mask, like I said earlier, with the Foreo DIY mask base. This is not gonna be a rebuy for me. I don't think it's bad. I think it's great if you want to mix like, you know, strawberries or avocados, honey, turmeric, all that, but like I just like the clay mask a little bit better. But I am gonna be mixing it with it for budgeting purposes to kind of stretch out the life of the other one and finish using this up as well, so I'm not wasting anything and I am saving money because technically this is already in my possession. Another thing I really love, the Mario Badescu, however you say it, the drying lotion. I know SDG may come for me. This is very similar to the Bye Bye Blemish, but basically you dip it in there and then you put it on your pimples and it helps to dry them up. Be very careful. One time I've gotten it inside my eye from the flakes, so when it's up here I try to be very careful because it can flake down, get into my eye, and cause irritation for a very long time. But I do like it. I think it does work. Probably gonna try that today or tomorrow just to kind of get these breakouts under control, try to get them to scab up a little bit. But yeah, and they are also on clearance at Tilly's for whatever reason, so I grabbed like 4 bottles and I still have a couple more left, so I'm using them up till they're gone. Okay, and another couple products I like, they do cost money, but I really like the Is Clinical, the Pro Heal Serum, and then the Active Serum. This one's still a little tingly, but be very careful with the Active Serum. This kind of feels like a minor chemical peel at home. I like to put it on at night is when they say to do it, but yeah, just be very careful because it is going to feel like a chemical peel if you've never had one. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's not painful and it's not the best, but it really does work. And it's not unbearable, it's just not pleasant. But it's amazing and it's a staple for sure. But they are a little bit pricey. Another thing I really like is the Foreo UFO. Comes with these little, you can do sheet masks too, but I got them with the activated masks. The little activated mask, so I'm probably gonna do one tonight. Basically you take it off, put it on there. If you haven't seen my TikTok, I'll have it up here for you guys. I'll have it linked for you guys so you guys can see what this is all about. I also made a YouTube shorts about it too, but basically you just put it on and then you just give yourself a facial. I like to personally squeeze all the extra back on it or just apply it to my face, so that way I'm using all the serum that's inside of it as well. But this is a really great product. With that being said, that is kind of like all of my shower products currently. So yeah, maybe I'll film a shower routine sometime, let you guys know how I do everything in the order. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give myself an everything shower, and then I will check back with you whenever I do, because today is Sunday, I'm off. We just made the crock pot meal, we made a late breakfast, we're doing some of the vinegar faucets for everything in the house. Yesterday I cleaned the trash cans. Today I need to do the dishes still, edit some things, post some things. What else? Yeah, just kind of, we're all just trying to get our life back together ever since the wreck, Tito, my mom leaving, just everything. So slowly but surely my back's still hurting, so I want to take everything very slow. Probably do an Epsom salt bath here soon. Just a lot of self-care today, so I'm just gonna stay off my phone, off the camera, do what I need to do, and then just enjoy myself and make it a very slow, peaceful, relaxing day. So I'll check back with you later.